about to be reacting to. These weird side hustles people do for money. Now, as long as you not selling your body or selling your soul, I could really, you know what I'm saying? I respect any type of hustle. As long as you ain't selling your body or selling your soul. We're going against your morals. We all good.
Alright guys, today I want to share with you a few things I used to do when I was broke, when I needed money. Some of the things I'm going to mention are more of a side hustle, and some of these are more like one-off things that you can do for a quick cash injection. I've done so many videos calling people's jobs horrible, so in this video I'm giving back to the people that I've roasted. Alright, to kick things off, if you need cash right now, go see if you have any old video games that are collecting dust, because you can sell those on Facebook Marketplace and they'll move pretty fast. Or if you have the disc and box for any old games that you're currently playing.
Man, me personally, okay, it's like I got a lot of shit that I wouldn't sell. Like if I buy it, I feel like I'm not gonna sell it. When I was younger, I sold a lot of Xbox 360 games, you know, Xbox One games that I wasn't playing no more to GameStop because I needed money, but they was giving away pennies for what I compared to what I paid for that for them games. But no, I definitely sold games before, for sure. You ain't gonna make too much money off of it from GameStop. I don't know about nothing else, but nah.
There is tons of community software that you can install onto your system that allows you to play those games without needing the disc and box. I have to be kind of careful with how I say this, but it is my opinion. It should be because they hold sentimental value to you, not because you think you need them to play those games. I'll just end off by saying if you really need the cash, you should sell the games first and figure out how you can play those games later. This is another thing I did a while ago, and this is tough because I'm not even sure how this worked, but I made a playlist with a bunch of Sigma Edit Funk music back in 2022. I've since deleted the playlist, but I remember it had like 1,000 saves on Spotify, so I decided to reach out to a bunch of underground funk artists, and I had them pay for a spot in my playlist because it already had the saves. Pretty much they're hoping that when someone clicks shuffle on my playlist and hears their song for the first time, they'll become a recurring listener. Think about it like this: if your playlist has a bunch of saves and people who regularly shuffle it, you've got attention, and attention is something that artists...
I ain't gonna lie, that's kinda, you know what I'm saying, that's kinda winning. You can get paid off making a playlist. I got a couple fire playlists on Spotify and YouTube Music. I use YouTube Music these days, but I got a lot of fire playlists. So y'all want to play to listen to what you know what I'm saying? Y'all want to pay to listen to what I listen to? Let me know. Shit, yeah.
Willing to pay for. If you've ever wished payday came sooner, this might actually help. There's access.
Oh my goodness.
Unlock the world's largest, most liquid financial market with Forex.com. Forex.
That's how you run through an ad.
Which is why I've partnered with them, and right now they're giving...
It's ad central in this motherfucker. Alright, we good.
White Girl Bangers playlist on Spotify. This has 595,000 saves, right? And if you look, you can see that there's different people adding songs to the playlist. So there's the original guy whose playlist it is, named Fake Lenny, and then there's this other guy named Scuba, who has been adding songs to the playlist as well. The difference is this guy Fake Lenny adds actual classic white girl pop songs, and the guy Scuba adds random songs nobody's ever heard of, and then Baby No Money. So the playlist obviously got super popular, and then someone found this guy Fake Lenny, contacted him and said, yo, like, we want to represent a bunch of artists who want to pay for promotion. This guy said, oh yeah, of course, I made a playlist for no one to listen to. Now it has 500,000 listeners and I can make money? Yeah, sure. So yeah, I don't know how the Spotify...
That's actually crazy. That's a dope way. Yeah, I might look into that shit. I know I got a couple fire playlists on my phone.
Playlist algorithm works, like how a playlist gets recommended to people or how to get saves on a playlist, but I just got lucky that one time and it ended up working out for me. I made like 200 bucks. I sold like 4 playlist spots at $50 a pop. But if you can figure out how this works, I feel like you could be making a lot of money. Like, dude, for 500,000 saves on a playlist, bro, these artists like Baby No Money are probably paying like $1,000 a week to stay on the playlist. Moving on to more of a side hustle, and I think I'll just go back and forth between quick cash grab and side hustle. So you just find local businesses with outdated websites or no website at all and offer to redesign one or build one for them. Once you close the deal, you just outsource the actual design and development to some guy who knows how to build a fucking website. I don't know how to build a website. While you manage the project,
Yeah,
like
bro,
if you
that's
charge
too
the
much. I
client.
ain't gonna lie. If I'm gonna do that, I might as well just, make my own little business. You feel me? But if you even gonna, I guess he's saying you can make money off of designing logos or whatever for a business. But what's stopping people from using AI these days? You can get something for the free ski off of AI and they'll get it exactly how you want it. So now you got put out of business.
$2,000 and hire a developer for $1,200, you just keep the difference. And you're not getting paid because you're the one writing the code. You're getting paid because you found the client, sold the project, and delivered a finished product. The best part about this is if you can replicate it, it can be serious income. Now, I wasn't able to do that. I got 3 people in my lifetime as clients, but I made like $1,500 when I was very young, and it was great experience. This method might be somewhat patched. So I was doing this maybe like 7 years ago, and every year since then, more and more local businesses have modernized, and there's more and more people trying to sell them website building, but this time they're trying to build it themselves with AI and not outsourcing. You can still definitely do it. It's just harder to find clients because I feel like those who haven't modernized are probably not even interested. But if you can find one dude every single month to give you anywhere from $1,000 to $2,000 to build him a functional website that gets him more business, you're paid. All right, moving on, we've got product testing. This one is a bit different because you need to be careful about where you're getting these opportunities. Some online retailers prohibit certain kinds of incentivized reviews, so make sure you understand the platform's rules. There are communities online where companies look for people to test products and provide honest feedback, and depending on the program, you may.
I wish I could. If I knew how to dive into that profession, I would definitely do that. Imagine they want you to test out the next iPhone or the PlayStation 6. I would love to get paid to do that, to give my honest opinion on it. What, bro? Come on, bro.
To keep the item or be reimbursed for it. Where this crosses the line is when a company expects or requires a 5-star review in exchange for compensation. At that point, you're not like writing an honest review for the product, you're pretty much being rewarded for influencing its rating. Look, personally, I've received products through testing programs that I genuinely liked. For example, this keyboard that I'm using right now came from one of those opportunities, and I've been using it for 2 years because I actually think it's a great keyboard. If I didn't like it, I wouldn't recommend it. A lot of these products are actually pretty good. They're just from smaller.
What the hell is that? A Pizza X. Oh, to cut the pizza.
And they don't have much exposure yet. So if you find something you think you genuinely use, you can participate in a legitimate product testing program, leave an honest review, and depending on the program, you probably can get refunded and get to keep the product. So if you end up loving it, awesome, you just got something useful for little or no cost. Or if you don't want it / need the money, then you just sell it to someone else. All right, next up for quick cash, we have the sportsbook method. I'm not promoting
Sportsbook method. Yeah, y'all. If he don't go on Prize Picks, don't go on Underdog or whatever you can sports bet on. Do not do none of that, bro. I feel like it's all a scam, and it's like people that gamble, they lose more than they win. So when they win, they really break even and get back what they put into the app already. So I just feel like it's an unhealthy addiction. That's just me personally, but to each his own, bro. Teach his own.
If I ever were to promote gambling, trust me, I'd be getting paid. And if I ever promote some gambling company, it's because I need the money, not because I want you guys to gamble. But depending on your state and where you live, there's a bunch of bonuses that new players can get once they sign up for different sports books. A lot of them are something like deposit $5 and get $200 in free bonus bets. You just have to be super careful with it because they want you to get addicted when you're betting the free money they give.
Oh, y'all. Hold on. Hello. Hold on, give me a second. Hold on. All right.
So that way in the long term they can win it back. And clearly this works, otherwise they wouldn't be doing it. But if you bet your $5 and get $200 in free bonus bets, just spread out the $200 across maybe 5 different bets or 10 different bets. Usually that's what they'll do. They'll give you like $10, $20 bets that you can play. For every single bet, just bet on the favorite. Don't even think about it. And whatever amount you're left with, just withdraw it to your bank and close your account. And rinse and repeat for every sports book.
I thought I was gonna get back. Like he said, put 5 in, get 200 back. I tried to put $5 into the app, and I just tried to deposit the $200 into my account. I thought I struck gold with that amount. What, a free 200? But turns out I had to bet the $200 on the app. I had to put it into the app and try to win. You know what I'm saying? Y'all get what I'm saying. All in all, I thought I got over, but hey, man, they think about everything. That's good though. Congratulations.
Has this offer. I did this one recently myself, not because I needed the bread, but more so to see if it was even possible. It is possible, but like I said, you have to be so careful because like with the 200 bets, you have to literally bet them yourself before whatever you win can be withdrawn. And so they're hoping that like in the process of betting them, you lose some, you win some, and then you continue to want to win more and then end up losing in the long term. So no matter what you end up with out of the 200,
it's like basically it's like fishing, you know what I'm saying? Y'all the fish, and the big corporate behind it, they the fisher. They got the $200. That's the worm on the bait. You know what I'm saying? That's the worm on the hook. They try to get you to bite the hook so you can get hooked on the gambling and keep on investing money into their app. That's all it is, bro.
and free bonus bets, just withdraw it to your bank without even thinking, because that's money you didn't have before doing this. Yeah, just don't let people convince you that because it came from a promotion, it somehow isn't real. Like, house money is still real money. If it pays your rent, buys your groceries, or fills up your gas tank, I promise your landlord and the gas station aren't asking where it came from. All right, next up, we've got credit card sign-up bonuses. Now, credit cards are so desperate for new customers that they will give you money
Credit
just for
card sign-up bonus. How is this a hustle? No, bro, you trying to get y'all to get some bad credit. Bro, do not sign up for no credit card if y'all don't need it. And if y'all do get a credit card, do not go on that credit card and spend a stupid amount of money just because the simple fact you gotta pay that money back. You know what I'm saying? So me personally, when I use my credit card, I use it strictly for like gas. That's it, just gas. You know, then I just put it back because you don't want to borrow too much money, then you can't pay the money that you borrowed. Now your credit is going down, it's skyrocketing down, and now you fucked over your credit. And it takes a while to get your credit back to what you want it to be at, bro. Trust.
opening an account. With credit cards, they're pretty much just hoping that they'll make back the money they give you in cash back or sign-up bonuses in interest eventually. So I wouldn't recommend doing this if you are inclined to spend money that you don't have. But if you're good with your money and you're disciplined, there are some great offers that you can access. Amazon's got a pretty good one. God, I cannot believe I'm not sponsored right now. I should be for what I'm about to say. If you're eligible to open an Amazon Visa card, they'll give you $200 in gift card credit pretty much instantly if you're approved. The downside is you can't cash this out, so it's not like you can use this and put it toward rent. If you have a friend, you might be able to ask them for $200 cash and in exchange, like, give them the login to your Amazon that has all the money on it. But yeah, I don't know. Most people prefer to have money that they can spend anywhere, not just on Amazon. But you can still buy essentials on Amazon, so if you need money for food, like, yeah, you could do this and then just order your food on Amazon or anything else on Amazon. This offer is really good because you don't even need to spend money on the card once you're approved. They just give you the $200. So when they send the card, bro, just like cut it up and throw it in the garbage. I mean, unless you really want to use it and use the perks, then go for it. But what I did was I got the card, threw it away immediately, and then I forgot that I even got the $200, so I tried to reapply for the $200. Then I remembered I did this already, and then I closed the account. Anyway, that's gonna be it for this video. Sorry, this was...
I ain't gonna lie, that's not really a side hustle. That's just ways to get quick money into your pockets, you know what I'm saying? Especially with that credit and Amazon stuff. I thought he was gonna say like DoorDash or something like that. Grubhub, Uber Eats, Uber, you know what I'm saying? Those type of side hustles. OnlyFans, maybe not OnlyFans, but y'all get where I'm going at. But let me know what y'all think that comes below. Me personally, bro, I'm not using none of these methods. I think I'm pretty well off and financially stable and I'm financially educated. Let's say that I'm financially educated to the point where I don't need to do any of this, especially at the point I am in my life right now. I'm not rich. I'm not the richest guy in the world. I'm not the most set off, but I've managed my money well. But no, let me know what y'all think down in the comments below. Let me catch you niggas in the next one. Yes, sir.